Good morning, community. How are you? Good afternoon on the East Coast. How are you? Janine Macklin here, transformational speaker, wealth guide, and catalyst. I thought I'd hop on here right quickly. I have an appointment at 9:15. I got here a little early. So you have to understand what your priorities are as we go forward. What's important to you. Um, you all know that it's going to take time. When you get anywhere, there's always going to be a line because we have to be 6 feet apart. They take our temperature. I'm always glad to know everywhere I go, at least once a day, I'm getting my temperature taken care of. When I went to the nail salon, they took my temperature too. I think I told you, right? In a salon that normally had 6 people in the saunas, 4 people at the table, and 3 people waiting. They only had 2 people in there, nobody waiting. None of the seats were full. And you had to sign a waiver. They took your temperature. And if it wasn't your time, you had to wait in the car. So that's just the new norm. So you really have to be in the mindset for understanding what's a priority to you. If you're like, I don't feel like standing in line, I don't have to do all this, then you want to pick and choose where you're going and what time you're going. The other thing I thought about this weekend, and you can tell me how it resonates for you, I was thinking about all the people that were going to the club and wanted to go to the beach and everything where people were exposing themselves, not really intentionally, but they're going after something else. And I realized what it is we're missing is the energy. We miss the energy of the experiences we have together as a group. Like when you're at the basketball games, and you're there and you're looking at LeBron James, or if I'm in San Francisco looking at Steph and it's like, yay, everybody's screaming and yelling, that's energy. So we've grown up becoming accustomed to the energy external to us that's happening outside of us. When you look at the clubs or the bars, everybody's just making noise, there's loud, but it's the energy of it. And so much of our life has become so connected to that, whether it's the theater, going to the movies, whether it's going out to eat, maybe spending money you don't even have, whether it's going out on the weekends, like to brunches, maybe on Saturdays and Sundays, and all that kind of interaction we're used to. We do that, though, because of the energy. And what's happened with the pandemic, it has caused us to focus our energy internally, 1, on ourselves, and 2, on those that we love the most, that are dearest to us, because that's who we get to spend all our time with. I just briefly heard something yesterday when I was walking through the living room, and they're like, the people you've been living with, that's who you're supposed to stay with. So we're missing that energy of being out and about. But the focus now is on something that was neglected for all those years, which is our own internal sense of connection to those we love, our own internal connection to our family. I mean, I'm doing a challenge right now on wealth, and it starts today. I'll invite you to join me, of course. But one of the biggest things to learn is that wealth is much more than money. Wealth has to do with those things and those experiences and those people that are important to us, that give us value. So even though you're like, well, I want to go to the bar and I may want to go to the club and I want to go to the movies, but if one of those people that you cared about so much, so deeply, were sick or hurt or you couldn't see them, that would be your focus. So good morning, beautiful dear. How are you, Lisa? So before you're so resistant to pushing back and they can't tell us what to do and we want to go or we want to go, be mindful that there's a reason that we're supposed to focus on those who are near to us. There's a reason we're supposed to focus on those that we love the most. There's a reason that we're being called to stay home and really get to know those people we say we love, those people that if they drop dead tomorrow, we would just be devastated. But it's that energy. So how do we create that energy for ourselves, within our family, in our homes, with those who are important to us? Why is it that we have to go to a bar and drink to get it? Why is it that we have to go to a party or a club or go hang out on the beach with people to get that feeling or that energy when it's there and available to us all the time? And I've said it to you all along, I don't see this ending this year at all. We're going to be in it for the rest of the year. And now finally everyone is starting to think about what I was thinking about 2 months ago, which is our kids, our children. So anyway, the doctor called me, but I just want you to think about that right quick. And I know you may be saying, I'm not trying to get out. I don't want to be out. I wish people didn't do it, but it's for you to recognize this is a time for us to connect with those we love. Do that and tell me how it feels for you in new and different ways. Okay, bye for now.